Hi friends, welcome to Leela Kids channel. In this video, we are going to see 10th Standard Social Economics Unit 3 Food Security and Nutrition Part 1 Textbook Evaluation. Choose the correct answer. Buffer stock is the stock of food grains, namely wheat and rice, procured by the government through the FCI, Consumer Cooperatives, ICICI, IFCI. Answer is FCI. Which is correct? HYV, high yielding varieties, MSP, minimum support price, PDS, public distribution system, FCI, Food Corporation of India. 1 and 2 are correct, 3 and 4 are correct, 2 and 3 are correct, D, all are correct. Answer is D, all are correct. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. இந்த வீடியோவை உங்களுக்கு ஷார்ட் வீடியோஸாகவும் கொடுத்துட்ருக்கேன், பார்த்து பயன்பெறுங்க. ரிப்பீட்டடாக போட்டு பாருங்கள், உங்களுக்கு ஆன்சர்ஸ் மெமரைஸ் ஆகும், எக்ஸாமில் ஃப்ளோ ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். Dash extended assistance through its public law 480. United States of America, India, Singapore, UK. Answer is United States of America. Dash revolution was born in India, paving way for self-sufficiency in food grain production. Blue revolution, white revolution, green revolution, grey revolution. Answer is green revolution. Dash is the only state in India to adopt universal PDS. Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. Answer is C, Tamil Nadu. Dash is the process of providing or obtaining the food necessary for health and growth. Health, nutrition, sanitation, security and nutrition. Answer fill in the blanks. Underweight or anemic is an important indicator of nutrition deficiency. In the year 2013, National Food Security Act was passed by the Indian Parliament. Consumer cooperatives play an important role in the supply of quality goods at responsible rates to common people. Match the following. Consumer cooperatives, supply of quality goods, public distribution system, subsidized rates, UNDP, United Nations Development Program, National Food Security Act 2013. Assertion and reason. Assertion A. Purchasing power increases, price decreases and vice versa. Reason or. The production of goods decline, the price of goods increases and then the purchasing power is affected. A is correct or is false. Both A and or are false statements. A is correct but or is not the correct explanation. A is correct or is the correct explanation of A. Answer A is correct or is the correct explanation of A. Answer in short. Define food security according to FAO. Food security exists when all people at all times have physical, social and economic access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food which meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. What are the basic three components of food and nutrition security? There are three basic components: availability of food, access to food, absorption of food. What is the role of FCI in Great Revolution? The state procures the harvested grains through the Food Corporation of India. The FCI has built huge storage godowns and buffer stocks of food grains are stored during the harvest session to be distributed all through the year. The farmers will get an assured price by selling the produce to the FCI. What are the effects of Green Revolution? As a result of Green Revolution, production of food grains like rice and wheat increased. India has attained self-sufficiency in food grain production. The increase in food grain production led to technological inventions in the dairy, poultry and fisheries sectors. It resulted in 8-fold increase in milk production and 40-fold increase in fish production. Write some names of the nutrition programs in Tamil Nadu. Purachi Talaivar MGR Nutrition Meal Program, National Program of Nutritional Support to Primary Education, Pradhan Mantri Gramyodaya Yojana Scheme, Tamil Nadu Integrated Nutrition Program, Midday Meal Program. Answer in detail. Elucidate. While the Green Revolution was born, when priority was given to industrialization, it affected agriculture and led to droughts. So India was punished to be dependent on imports of food grains. India had to plead for food grains from richer countries at concessional rate. United States of America came forward to help India through its PL 480 scheme. A growing country with a massive population was perceived to be a potential candidate for revolution. The American administration and philanthropic organizations like Ford Foundation formulated a plan to increase food production by introducing high-yielding variety of wheat and rice. This program was implemented in selected districts where irrigation was assured. As the results were promising, the program was extended to a larger number of districts. Thus, Green Revolution was born in India, leading to self-sufficiency in food grain production. Explain minimum support price. Minimum support price is a price fixed by an expert group for a particular crop by considering various costs involved in the cultivation of that crop. Minimum support price for the crops is announced at the beginning of the session. After announcing the MSP, the state will open procurement centers in places where these crops are widely grown and procure the harvested grains. The Food Corporation of India will do it. However, the farmers are free to sell the crops in the open market if they get a better price for their crop produce. On the other hand, if the open market is lower than the MSP, the farmers would get an assured price, the MSP, by selling their produce to the Food Corporation of India. Elaborate the public distribution system. Tamil Nadu has adopted an universal PDS. Under universal PDS, all the family ration card holders are entitled to the supplies from PDS. Targeted PDS. The rest of the states adopt targeted PDS. Under targeted PDS, the beneficiaries are identified based on certain criteria and given their entitlements, leaving out the rest. Both the union and the state governments subsidize the supplies distributed through PDS. The level and quantum of subsidy also vary across states. Priority households. The National Food Security Act of 2013 covers 50% of urban households and 70% of rural households. These households are known as priority households. These priority households have the right to food supply through PDS. The union government supplies rice at the rate of Rs 3 per kg, wheat at the rate of Rs 2 per kilo, and millets at the rate of Rs 1 per kg under NFSA. In Tamil Nadu, rice is supplied free of cost to all card holders. What are the factors affecting the purchasing power and explain them? Overpopulation. Large population leads to increase in demand, but supply is not equal to the demand. So the price goes up. It affects purchasing power, especially in rural population. Increasing prices of essential goods. Even though there has been a constant growth in the GPD and growth opportunities in the Indian economy, there have been steady increase in the prices of essential goods. The continuous rise in the prices adversely affects the poor people. Demand for goods. When demand for goods increases, the price of goods increases and then the purchasing power is affected. Price of goods affects the value of currency. When the price increases, the purchasing power decreases and finally the value of currency decreases. Production and supply of goods. When the production and supply of goods decline, the price of goods increases, then the purchasing power is affected. Poverty and inequality. There exists a huge economic disparity in the Indian economy. There has been an increase in the poverty level. Generally, unequal distribution of wealth and poverty affect purchasing power. What are the main objectives of the new agricultural policy? Raising the productivity of inputs. One of the important objectives of India's agricultural policy is to improve the productivity of inputs like HYV, seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, irrigation projects, etc. Raising value added per hectare. Agricultural policy is to increase per hectare value added by raising the productivity of agriculture in general and productivity of small and marginal holding in particular. Protecting the interest of poor farmers. Agricultural policy is proposed to protect the industries of poor and marginal farmers by abolishing intermediaries through land reforms, expanding credit support to poor farmers, etc. Modernizing agricultural sector. Agricultural policy supports the introduction of modern technology in agricultural operations and application of improved agricultural inputs like HYV, seeds, fertilizers, etc. Environmental degradation. Agricultural policy of India has set another objective to check environmental degradation of natural base of Indian agriculture. Removing bureaucratic obstacles. The policy has set another objective to remove bureaucratic obstacles on the farmers, cooperative societies and self-help institutions so that they can work independently. Thanks for watching Leela Kids channel. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Repeated watch பண்ணுங்க answers memorize ஆகும். Examல flow easy ஆகும். All the best for your public exam. We can meet in the next video. Bye bye.